rude enough being alive when no one wants you, but showing up uninvited.
You're a panda. What are you gonna do, big guy? Sit on me?
Run away with your circus. What a cliche.
Dreamworks doesn't just make funny villains, they make villains that will have you side-eyeing your own house at night. Because some of these characters aren't just evil, they have aura, F tier, Prince Charming. The Shrek franchise hit a massive hangover with its third installment, and Prince Charming is the personification of that headache.
Not here, Kitten Whiskers. Danny will discuss it later.
Shrek the Third feels like the hangover of the Shrek trilogy. No one asked for it. Shrek has to find an heir to the throne of Far, Far Away because King Harold is dying.
Well, somebody better be dying. I'm dying.
It's a road trip movie where the joke is, babies are annoying. Prince Charming, the pretty but dumb son of the fairy godmother, wants revenge after his mother dies in Shrek 2. He assembles a team of fairy tale losers, the ugly stepsisters, Captain Hook, etc., to storm the palace and become king. Prince Charming is what happens when a mirror tells you you're special for 30 years and then you go outside. This man has the charisma of a damp napkin. He tries to make a dramatic speech in the third act, and the audience is supposed to feel threatened. He looks like he'd lose a fight to a revolving door. His whole plan is, I'll be king because I'm handsome, and then he gets crushed by a stage curtain. He gives off a negative presence. When he walks into a room, the room apologizes for being there. He has zero intimidation. His army is a joke. His final battle is against Donkey and Puss in boots doing improv. The only reason everyone remembers him is because of his mom's ghost. He's the human equivalent of a participation trophy. Titan. Stepping away from the nice guy losers, we find Dave.
You're supposed to be with me!
A villain whose only real power is his voice actor.
You should come over. I got a DJ, rented a bouncy house, made a gallon of dip. It's gonna be sick.
Megamind is a brilliant subversion of superhero tropes. A blue alien supervillain finally defeats his hero, Metro Man, then grows bored and creates a new hero who becomes an even worse villain.
Where did you get all this stuff?
It doesn't belong to me.
Titan is a camera guy named Hal, who gets Metro Man's powers and immediately becomes a petty, whiny incel. He tries to destroy the city because Megamind's girlfriend, Roxanne, rejected him. Titan is the most realistic villain Dreamworks ever made, and that's why he's disgusting. He's neither scary nor cool. He's a dude who posts nice guys finish last on Reddit at 2 a.m.
And just so you don't get cold feet?
His aura is the smell of stale pizza and entitlement. He literally renames himself Titan because he thinks it sounds like Titan, but he can't spell. This is the level of intelligence we're dealing with.
Under new management.
When he tries to crush Megamind with a bus, you're not scared. You're embarrassed for him. Aura requires a sense of dignity. Titan has none. He cries when he loses. He stalks Roxanne. He uses his laser vision to write his name on buildings. D tier. Dr. Octavius Brine. Dave. Moving on from that archetype, we find Dave, a villain whose only real power is his voice actor. The Penguins of Madagascar spin-off is a fast, silly heist movie where the penguins fight a villain who wants to turn everyone into weird octopus face things.
I finally have the power to destroy you.
Dave is a mad octopus scientist who was replaced by cute penguins in every zoo he ever worked at, so he invents a serum to make all penguins ugly and hated. Dave is voiced by John Malkovich, which is the only reason he's not F tier.
I made a monster!
John Malkovich could read a phone book and sound sinister, but Dave himself, he's an octopus in a trench coat. His disguise is human man with octopus face, which is less scary and more, why didn't anyone notice?
The penguins get what they deserve. We'll make it all worthwhile.
His motivation is, I'm jealous of penguins. That's it. No world domination, no revenge on humanity, just penguin envy. His aura is a guy at a party who won't stop talking about his ex. He sometimes acts very dramatic, with a secret base, tentacles, and big surprises, but it still feels a bit silly. You can't have an aura when your final form is a giant octopus with a bad haircut. D, for decent voice actor, nothing else. Lord Farquaad. If Dave is a jealous octopus, Farquaad is the original blueprint for the overcompensating tyrant.
No, not the buttons! Not my gumdrop!
The original Shrek is a masterpiece. It's a fairy tale satire that still holds up. Shrek is an ogre who just wants his swamp back. Lord Farquaad is the tiny tyrant who banishes fairy tale creatures to Shrek's swamp.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
He wants to marry Princess Fiona to become king. He's short, he's petty, he has a weird thing for his own reflection. Farquaad has a negative aura because he overcompensates so hard, which circles back to pathetic. He literally built a whole kingdom to make himself look taller. His throne room has extra long curtains to hide his legs.
And run as fast as you can. You can't catch.
He executes the gingerbread man for fun. However, here's the thing, no one is scared of him. Even his own guards look like they're holding back laughter. His final battle is him getting eaten by the dragon after trying to stab Shrek with a butter knife. His aura is a chihuahua that thinks it's a Doberman. He's memorable as a joke, not as a threat.
For I was just saying short.
He does have one genuinely creepy moment when he tortures the gingerbread man. That's a hint of danger. Then he spends the rest of the movie asking a mirror to show him Bachelorette contestants and the danger disappears. C tier. Chef.
A calm troll is a tasty troll.
Following the trend of petty tyrants, Chef brings a more literal hunger for power to the world of trolls. Trolls are a pastel nightmare of happiness, hugging, and glittering explosions. It's also surprisingly about trauma and survival. The Bergens eat trolls to feel joy? It's weird. It works. Chef is a Bergen who was once the royal cook. She was exiled after letting the trolls escape.
Shove them down your ungrateful throats.
Now she wants to catch them again to regain her status. She's bitter, hungry, and deeply unhinged.
Bringing back Trollsters?
Chef has the aura of a middle manager who just got passed over for a promotion and now wants to burn the building down. She's voiced by Christine Baranski, which gives her an automatic theater kid menace.
Agent! Lock these trolls in your room and guard them with your life!
She's also a giant hairy monster who sings a villain song called It's All Love, Hate, in which she literally says, "I'm gonna cook you up and eat you with a spoon." It's a threat from a sleepaway camp counselor who's lost her mind. Her design is chaos, massive teeth, crazy eyes, a chef's hat that looks like a deflated balloon. She's scary in the way a goose is scary, loud, persistent. Ultimately, you can just run away. There is one strong moment, the flashback in which she betrays the trolls and laughs as they flee. That's a spark.
Tomorrow I'll be queen, and all of Bergen Town will get exactly what they deserve!
The rest of the movie is her yelling, chasing, and getting outsmarted by glitter. Her aura collapses during the final confrontation. Instead of an epic battle, Bridget hits her with a spoon, and she gets sent rolling out of the castle on a flaming serving cart.
What are you doing? The king is waiting. Get those trolls up there!
There is no final form or tragic depth here. She was just a hungry lady with a ladle who refused to change. General Mandible.
To attack their colony.
Attack a termite colony, sir.
While Chef hunts for snacks, General Mandible hunts for genetic purity in the much grittier Ants. Ants is the more adult, weirder version of A Bug's life. Woody Allen is a neurotic ant. Sharon Stone is his love interest. It's about totalitarianism and individualism.
What matters is the colony.
General Mandible is the military leader of the ant colony. He wants to flood the lower levels of the colony to kill all the weak worker ants, leaving only the strong soldier ants to survive.
Hard. An ant that looks death in the face and laughs.
General Mandible has a sharp jaw, black armor, and cold eyes. His aura is ruined by two things. First, he's an ant, which no one remembers. Second, his plan is kill most of my own people so the rest are fit. That's not evil genius, it's bad resource management.
To start our new colony, we will rinse away all the filth from our gutters.
Also, he dies because he tries to tackle the main character into a hole, misses, and hits a tree root. Dying because you missed a tackle is not intimidating. It's a sports blooper.
A pure colony. A colony reborn.
He's genuinely frightening in his first two scenes. He talks about the colony like it's a machine that is chilling. Still, the movie forgets him for 30 minutes and then he shows up again just to lose. B tier, Captain Chantel Dubois. Moving from military leaders to relentless hunters, Dubois is what happens when you turn the dial to 11. Madagascar 3 is the best of the trilogy. It's fast, colorful, and surprisingly emotional.
Well, that was worth the price of admission.
The animals join a circus to get back to New York. Dubois is a French animal control officer who wants to mount Alex the lion's head on her wall. She hunts them across Europe with a pack of dogs and a tiny gun. This woman is insane in the best way. She sings Edith Piaf while tranquilizing tigers. She does parkour in a pantsuit. She has a wall of mounted animal heads that would make a big game hunter sweat. Her aura is, what if Cruella de Vil did CrossFit? The scene where she sniffs Alex's scent and says, "I will have your head," is pure danger.
You should never have left the forest. Now you deal with me.
But the movie pulls its punches. She never kills anyone. She never bleeds. She's a PG version of a horror villain. Professor Marmalade. Dubois is a loud hunter, and Marmalade is a silent manipulator hiding in plain sight.
Didn't bring Hope back to the city for an award.
The Bad Guys is a stylish heist comedy about a gang of animal criminals trying to go good. It's Ocean's 11 with fur.
Maybe bad, but we're so good at it.
Professor Marmalade is a guinea pig philanthropist who's secretly a master thief. He uses his do-gooder reputation to steal a meteorite and frame the bad guys.
To pull off the greatest heist the world has ever seen.
Marmalade is a great villain because you don't see it coming. He's cute and tiny. He has a little bow tie, and then he reveals he's been evil the whole time, and suddenly his cute little voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
Good boy.
You're such a good boy.
Here's the problem. His aura disappears the second he starts monologuing. He talks too much. He explains his plan 3 times. A real aura villain says one line and leaves. Marmalade gives a PowerPoint presentation. Also, he's a guinea pig. The reveal is fantastic. His manipulation is smart.
Exploit greatest weakness.
Exactly. Wait.
But the final battle involves him trying to fly away in a helicopter with a giant rock while being chased by a car. It's hard to feel threatened by a guy who looks like he should be living in a cage with some cedar shavings and a water bottle. A tier. Pitch black. If Marmalade hides in the light, pitch black is the darkness that makes the light necessary.
What a pretty little nightmare.
Rise of the Guardians is underrated. Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, and Jack Frost team up to fight fear itself. It's beautiful and dark.
A neutral party? Then I'm going to ignore you.
Pitch Black, voiced by Jude Law, is the boogeyman. He wants to destroy children's belief in the Guardians by replacing hope with fear. Pitch has an incredible aura. He moves like smoke. His voice is a whisper that feels like a scream.
Boo.
His design, tall, gaunt, with golden eyes, is really unsettling. The scene where he turns the Easter eggs into rotting black things? Chilling. But he talks too much about being alone. Every other line is, "No one believes in me," or "You don't understand my pain."
The point, Jack. What did you do?
We get it, Pitch. You're sad. Can you go back to being scared now? His aura takes a hit every time he whines. His strength depends on children fearing him. The moment they stop being scared, he weakens. His emotional vulnerability is too front and center. He's not a villain who makes you check under your bed. Tai Lung. Pitch Black deals in shadows, but Tai Lung is a physical force of nature that levels everything in his path.
The real Dragon Warrior is coming home.
Kung Fu Panda is a near-perfect animated film. A fat panda learns Kung Fu. Simple, beautiful. The action is incredible. Tai Lung is a snow leopard who was trained by Master Shifu to be the Dragon Warrior, but was denied the title.
Filled my head with dreams! Who drove me to train until my bones cracked?
He breaks out of prison and destroys everything in his path to get the Dragon Scroll. Tai Lung's aura is 90% neck muscles and 10% repressed daddy issues. The prison escape scene is legendary. He uses a feather to pick a lock, then fights 1,000 rhinos without breaking a sweat. His voice is like gravel being chewed by a lion.
You think I'm a fool? I know you're not the Dragon Warrior.
He's so focused on "I am the Dragon Warrior" that he never stops to ask what the scroll does. He spends his whole life obsessed with a title that turns out to be a mirror.
It's nothing!
His aura drops from terrifying to tragic the second he reads the scroll and screams. The physical aura is undeniable. The way he walks slowly, like he owns the ground. The way he beats up Shifu is heartbreaking and badass.
So where is this Po?
However, his neediness holds him back. He's a son who never got a hug. S tier. Death? Tai Lung fought for a title, but Death is simply coming to collect a debt.
Corre, corre, gatito.
Puss in Boots. The Last Wish is a masterpiece. It's about Puss having one life left and being hunted by death itself. It's existential. It's terrifying. It's the best Dreamworks film. Death is a wolf. He whistles. He carries 2 sickles. He's not trying to conquer anything. He's trying to collect what's owed. Puss wasted 8 lives, and Death is here to make sure the 9th one ends. He doesn't want power. He's not after revenge. He doesn't negotiate. He simply comes for those whose time is up. Puss has been cheating Death for years, treating each lost life as a minor setback. Death is the bill coming due, quiet, patient, absolute. Every scene he occupies carries a weight that most villains spend entire films failing to generate.
At the chase, Gato. But I think we've reached the end now, you and I.
Here's the only thread worth pulling. He technically doesn't win. Puss chooses to value the life he has left, stops running, and then Death leaves.
You know we will meet again, right?
So personal growth defeats Death. That reads less like a loss and more like Death, completing what he actually came to do, to make Puss reckon with his mortality. The smile before he goes suggests he got exactly what he was after, which is somehow the most unsettling thing about him.
You really gotta stop losing that.
You can't outfight that. You can't outsmart it. You can only grow up. That's not a villain you beat. That's a villain you survive. Lord Shen. While death is an inevitable force, Lord Shen is a calculated, genocidal nightmare.
Greetings, Panda. We meet at... Hey.
Kung Fu Panda 2 is the rare sequel that's better than the original. It's darker, more emotional, and features a villain who commits genocide before the opening credits.
With the weapon by my side, all China bow before me.
Lord Shen is a white peacock who invented fireworks as weapons. He wiped out the entire panda population because a soothsayer told him a panda would defeat him.
He would be defeated by a warrior of black and white.
He's rich, royal, and absolutely deranged. Lord Shen has more aura in his tail feathers than most villains have in their entire bodies. Gary Oldman voices him like a Shakespearean prince having a nervous breakdown.
Are you willing to die to find the truth?
His design is breathtaking. Red and white against gray steel with those haunting metal-tipped feathers.
How did you do it?
He doesn't need a tragic backstory to be scary. He has one, but he uses it as fuel, not an excuse. His aura is maximum because he knows he's a monster, and he likes it.
Of this nonsense? Bring the prisoners to me.
The only reason he loses is that Po achieves literal enlightenment. Not an anti-feat, a testament to how strong Shen's aura is. It took a panda becoming a Buddha to beat him. Whether they're chasing a lion across Europe or literally whistling you into the grave, Dreamworks villains prove that kids' movies can have some of the coldest characters in cinema. Which Dreamworks villain gave you the most nightmares? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the next video on your screen.